This week's episode of Billy's Cruise Takes is coming from Port Canaveral, where we're talking about NCL's return to service and new COVID testing requirements for Royal Caribbean and Celebrity Cruises. But first, two brand new ships are sailing their maiden voyages today from Florida. Behind me is Carnival Mardi Gras, a brand new ship and a new class of ship from Carnival Cruises. This weekend, she's one of two new cruise ships with a maiden voyage from Florida ports. Carnival Mardi Gras is the largest cruise ship in the Carnival fleet at 188,000 gross tons and can carry almost 5,300 guests at double occupancy. She's sailing on a 7-night cruise to San Juan, Amber Cove, and Nassau, Bahamas. Guests on board will enjoy more complimentary dining options than any Carnival ship, an innovative hub called the Grand Central Atrium, Emerald's first restaurant at sea, and the first roller coaster at sea. She's also the very first LNG-powered cruise ship in North America. Now, just south of here at Port Everglades in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, Royal Caribbean International's Odyssey of the Seas is setting sail on her maiden voyage. She's departing on an 8-night cruise to Aruba, Curacao, and Royal Caribbean's private island of Coco Cay in the Bahamas. Odyssey is a Quantum Ultra class ship and will be the first Quantum class vessel home-ported in Port Everglades. She features North Star, which is an observation pod on an arm that can extend over the ship, Ripcord by iFly, a skydiving simulator, and a redesigned resort-style pool deck. My take: these are both innovative-looking ships. As a cruise fan, it's great to have some more and different options out of Florida, and for many guests, these sailings are also a monumentous occasion after both ships suffered many delays due to the ongoing pandemic. Now, we were fortunate enough to enjoy Mardi Gras right here yesterday while in Port Canaveral, and I cannot overstate the number of things that Carnival has brought to this class of ship that's truly different and sets her apart from the rest of the Carnival fleet. Despite pent-up demand, many sailings, including these, have started up after numerous changes, and in some cases, little lead time for those changes. This means that despite the limited capacity across all the ships right now, this might be a great opportunity to try out a brand new type of ship, either on Royal Caribbean or Carnival. We might just do the same ourselves very soon. Earlier this week, Norwegian Cruise Line finally returned to service with Norwegian Jade, sailing from Piraeus, Greece, the port city of Athens. Jade will be home-ported in Athens, which is a first for NCL, and she'll set sail on 7-night Greek Isles cruises until November. Norwegian Encore will restart NCL's US service, sailing Alaska from Seattle beginning next week. My take: NCL's restart is an important marker, as it means that all three of the world's largest cruise companies are now back in operation. It's also great news for the struggling Greek economy, as they've been supportive of the cruise industry restart, facilitating Celebrity Apex and now Norwegian Jade as well. The next big move will be NCL's return to Florida, which is currently scheduled with Norwegian Gem out of Miami in mid-August, but that's contingent on the ongoing lawsuit between parent company Norwegian Cruise Line Holdings and the state of Florida over their vaccine passport bans, while NCL has committed to sailing with 100% of guests and crew fully vaccinated against COVID-19. If you've got a Royal Caribbean International or Celebrity Cruises sailing plan, make sure to watch out for emails from the cruise line and your travel advisor, as new testing policies have been introduced. Now, all guests departing on US sailings of 5 nights or longer are required to submit proof of a negative antigen or PCR COVID test performed within 72 hours of embarkation. This policy is in effect for sailings through August 31st, but of course you may want to keep an eye out because it could be extended or otherwise modified, just like we saw here. My take: given the recent uptake in infections in the US, especially in the state of Florida, it's not surprising at all that lines want to add additional layers of protection. This testing is not going to eliminate infections on board, including breakthrough infections of vaccinated guests, but it certainly won't lead to more infections. Now, the cruise industry will be battling for some time the headlines every time a positive case comes up on a cruise ship. Provided those numbers stay small and no large outbreaks occur, this is not beyond the expectations of the travel industry or healthcare professionals. But those expectations don't necessarily drive public perception. What the public thinks may not match with what everyone's expecting and was planned. It'll be interesting to see what changes, if any, beyond additional testing, especially on Royal Caribbean ships, which are not capping the number of unvaccinated guests, unlike sister brand Celebrity Cruises. This, of course, makes it much easier for families with children to sail, but presents a greater risk with more unvaccinated persons on board. As more ships start sailing across multiple lines, many of them vaccinated sailings, but many of them not, the sample size we have for how these operations work will grow quickly. Of course, the state of the pandemic can also evolve at a rapid pace. You can find links to relevant articles and videos down in the comments below. Please leave a comment and let me know what you think about Billy's Cruise Takes. For more cruise tips and information, be sure to like this video, click below to subscribe to the cruisehabit.com YouTube channel, follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and check out cruisehabit.com. We look forward to talking ship with you again real soon.